Okay, so today is the 7th. Okay, today is the 7th, January the 7th, and we're going to submit our stuff online. Okay, we're going to submit everything that we did this week. We're going to submit it over online, but I'm going to go over your notebook first. So, first thing I'm going to do is go over what should be in your interactive notebook. Okay, and then you're going to submit your warm-up, just that one page, and your homework. Okay, you're submitting those. If you have other things, if you have makeup work that needs to be submitted and you have time, go ahead and submit those things, okay? After which, we're going to be doing graphing systems. How you doing? We're going to be graphing systems. Okay. Just walk around, make sure everybody is, on task. That's it. Thank you. All right, and if you haven't finished some makeup work, then you can do that over the weekend. So I'm gonna just put that there, okay? Because we know that we're towards the end of the quarter, so we need to be working on that. Your interactive notebook is gonna be due next Friday, January the 14th, okay? So you have a week to kind of get things together. If you're missing something, you can always text and say, Ms. Reyes, can you help? Can you send me this sheet or whatever? You can do that. Remind. Or since you have me in homeroom, you can let me know then so that I can print it off. I don't have extra copies of things, so you have to tell me in advance if you need me to print something off. Okay, you can't just get it right there. Miss Reyes, I'm missing such and such. Everything's online, so I have to have the opportunity to print it. Okay, don't tell me right then and expect for me to print it right then because I'd have to walk down to the printer and I can't do that. So please let me know these things in advance, okay? Or you can always print from home. You always have the option of printing whatever you need from home from the Canvas page. All right, any questions about what we're doing today? All right, so let's take out our interactive notebook. Let's do that first. And I'm going to go through what should be in your interactive notebook at this time. We have 20 pages that we're going to submit for our project grade for the interactive notebook, 20 pages. Put your interactive notebook in front of you. You can push everything else to the side for right now. You might want to either make a list of whatever it is you're missing, the page number that you're missing. Okay, so you might want to get out a scrap piece of paper and write down the page number that you're missing. Okay. All right, you ready? All right, so we're going to go to where quarter two began. Remember, we put Q2 in the corner. Slide this up just a little bit. You can always go back and watch the video and pause it if you need to copy pages or whatever. All right, because I'm going to show everything that you should already have. So that's another option that you could do. Okay. All right, the very first page. Raise your hand if you're not ready. Okay, come on, let's get ready. You're supposed to jot it down on a scrap piece of paper. You're supposed to write down the pages that you're missing. I can't hear you. You gotta speak up just a little bit. No. Where's your notebook? Yeah, what are you looking for? You sure? Because I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. All right, so we're on page 1. It says Q2, page 1. The title of this page is Angle Form, or it should be Angles, really. Angles form with 2 parallel lines cut by transversal. And this is what it should look like. It was notes that we took. Okay. All right. Page 2 is Parallel City number 2. It's the worksheet that we did together. This is what that looks like. Okay. All right, and you were supposed to answer the questions. All right. Page 3. The title of page 3 is Angle Relationship Maze. That was a maze puzzle that you did. And it looked like this. And this is what you should have shaded in. And you're supposed to show your work for credit. Okay, that's what that looks like. Page 4, am I going too fast? Everybody's okay? Page 4 is Angle Relationship Worksheet. Angle Relationship Worksheet, and this is what that looks like. We did this together. Okay. Page 5. We had Angle Relationship Puzzle. You should have pasted your puzzle pieces on here. Okay. This is page 5. I didn't put page 5 on it, sorry. Don't forget to paste those puzzle pieces down. And we showed our work on the opposite page. Okay. That, I think you worked in pairs on that. That was a minute ago. That was at the beginning of the quarter, November-ish. Okay. Page 6, was your Delta Math assignment. You're supposed to show your work here. It's a Delta Math assignment. Show your work here. It says Delta Math review problems. You're supposed to show your work there. If you have it in your in your folder, just paste it here. Paste that sheet here. But this is where you're supposed to show your work on page 6. Page 7. Using angle measurement to solve multi-step equations. Using angle measurement to solve multi-step equations. We did this together. These were the problems. There was a continued part. I couldn't put it all on one page. Some of you might have been able to, but I wasn't. Those were the problems that we did. Okay. Everybody's good so far? Page 8, the title of that page is Intro to Unit 3. And I'm going to pass that around. I want you to paste this. I want you to paste it on this page. I'm probably going to cut it down a little bit more. And I paste it here. Pause real quickly. I'm going to give you this sheet. Okay, so next page, page 9. The title of page 9 is What is a Function? We did this together. Again, if you're missing a page, you can always go back and watch this video and pause it. Yes, babe? Yes. We did examples on the second page, part of it. This is all page 9. Okay. Everybody's good? Page 9. Page 10, we also did this together. creating function tables. This is what page 10 looks like. It was all of page 10. Again, page 10 is creating functions. Page 11, slope. This is what page 11 looks like. Page 12 is finding the slope of 2 points or table values. This is what page 12 looks like. The other part of page 12 is this, finding the slope. Okay. We have this is the other part. Okay. Page 13 was the slope activity. This was the work that we did on the slope activity. Calculated the slope. We did all of this part together. And at the end, it put together a puzzle that looked like this. Don't forget about the puzzle. If you don't have all of it, I am taking points off for not having it. That's all of it. Slope activity, page 13. Okay. Okay. Page 14, finding slope of an equation, of a linear equation. All of this we did together. This is what that looks like. Another part of it looks like this. 10 examples. And then we pasted down this sheet at the bottom here, where we did these together, and then you were supposed to finish those on your own. That's all of page 14, including that worksheet. Yes. Show the worksheet again. You have to write it down. I'm not going to remember that. This page for page 14. All right. Okay. Page 15 is graphing linear equations. Good notes. And then we pasted a half sheet of how to graph linear equations. We did 4 examples there. This little sheet. That all goes with page 15. Page 16, writing linear equations. This is what page 16 looks like. Page 17, we did examples for writing linear equations. That's what that looks like. It's continue. Page 17 is kind of long. This took us a couple days to do. Page 18, this is the page that we did yesterday, right? Or day before, something. Day before. Okay. That's page 18. Page 19. This is the page we did yesterday. And this is the two examples that you should have completed right here. The last page that we're going to do, page 20, is the graphing method practice worksheet. From yesterday, we did 4 examples together, and you're doing the last 4 on your own. Show you what that looks like. You got that one yesterday. So we did these 4 together, and these are the 4 you're supposed to finish on your own. All of this you're going to paste on this page right here, page 20. Again, this is the sheet that we had from yesterday. I think I have extra sheets of this if you don't have it, because it's the one we did yesterday. You need one? All right, and those are the 20 pages. Each page is worth 5 points. Raise your hand if you need that last sheet, because I do have that. That's what we did yesterday. All right, any questions? Raise your hand if you needed the foldable that we did the day before. Anybody need the little short foldable? Put your phone up. Put your phone up. Any questions about the interactive notebook? Do not forget to go back and watch the video if you need to copy pages. All right? If there's a page that needs to be printed, text me and remind that the page needs to be printed because I can't print anything today. Yes. You have to text me and remind. Anybody else? All right, I'm going to close this up. All right. So now I need us to go on pause the video. We're going to go to the Canvas page so we can submit work. I want to make sure that you have the correct answers here. So please take this out and check over your work as I'm going through it, okay? Those of you that are taking the test from last week, just keep working to finish that up. And you can always watch and get this later, okay? The rest of us, go ahead and take this out because this is your page 20. After you finish or you have completed this, you need to make sure that you paste this on page 20. This is the last page that I'm going to grade for this quarter, and then we're just going to start quarter 3 next week. Okay? A little early, but that gives you time to put your notebook together. Okay? Because technically we have 2 more weeks left. All right, here we go. Anybody need this sheet? Adeline, do you have the sheet? Sit up, babe. Do you have that sheet? I just gave you the sheet. Yes, so you have it. Put that in front of you. Clear everything else away. I don't want you to get confused. Was you here yesterday? So where's the rest of it from yesterday? We worked on it yesterday. You sure you don't have that in your folder? Do you have this? All right, here we go. First things first, we are going to find the slope of the first equation. We're going to graph the first equation. What's the slope of this first equation right here? We did this yesterday. Which one of these numbers is the slope? The 3 or the -4? 3. Good job. We write it as a fraction by putting a 1 under it. This is your rise. This is your run. Still looking at this first equation. Your B here is what? 4. -4. All right. So now we're going to graph this line. We're going to take, Jaden, you see this -4? We're going to take -4 and find it on the y-axis. So -4 on the y-axis is down here. So put your point right here. Now you see how we have 3 over 1? 3 is on the top. So that means we're going to go up 3. So from this point, go up 3. 1, 2, 3. You see how 1 is on the bottom? We're going to go to the right 1 time. And that's where you put your next point. And then we're going to do it again. Go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And go to the right 1. That's where you put your point. Go up 3. 1, 2, 3. Go to the right 1. That's where you put your point. Okay? Now we're going to connect these ordered pairs. And this is how you graph a line for that equation. Jaden, does that make sense? Did it make sense to you? You sure? Let me see what you got. So, Chloe, did you get that? Go up. 1, 2, 3. Now connect those points. Okay, got it? Follow exactly what I'm doing for the second equation, okay? So look at the second equation. My m is this number that's attached to the x. So, Chloe, I want you to write m is equal to, this is -1 over 2. So put -1 over 2. Write it down, please. Okay? The top number is your rise. The bottom number is your run. Got it? B, your y-intercept is +3 because this is a +3. So B is equal to 3. Okay? Now you're going to find 3 on the y-axis. This is your y-axis right here. So you see where 0 is on the y-axis in the middle? Go up 3. 1, 2, 3. This is where you start. Put your point right there. You got it? Okay, so you see how you have rise over run? Rise is -1. That's your rise. That's your up or down. Since it's -1, go down 1. Okay, so we're going to go down 1 time. Your bottom number is a +2, so go to the right 2. So we're going to go down 1 and to the right 1, 2. That's where it crosses right there. Go down 1 again and go to the right 1, 2. Do you see that? Okay. If I want points in this direction, instead of going down 1, go up 1. Instead of going to the right 2, go to the left 1, 2. So up 1 and to the left 1, 2. And connect your points. Do you see that? Did you get your line? Where they cross is the answer. So this is the answer right here. What ordered pair is that? What ordered pair is this right here? Anybody know? One, two, 1, 2. All right, let's do number 6. M, looking at this first equation, which one of these numbers is M? We got what? What kind of 2? So we got -2 over what? Over 1. Okay. This is your rise. This is your run. Good job. What's your B? +2 right here. All right. Make sure you paste this down on page 20.